Well, it is a special day because we get to talk with American film director Dwight Little. Dwight, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. And you have quite the resume. You've directed and produced a number of well-known movies and TV shows. And just to list off some of them, you've directed TV shows like 911 streaming on Hulu right now, Arrow, Prison Break, Law and Order, Bones, and my personal favorite, 24. And you are also known for directing several popular movies like Marked for Death, Rapid Fire, Free Willy 2, Murder at 1600, and Halloween 4. Wow, there is so much to unpack here, but it is October and we're close to Halloween. So I first want to ask you about bringing Michael Myers back to life in Halloween 4 and restarting the franchise. Tell me about that.
Well, it's an interesting story. Mustafa Akkad, who was the godfather, the executive producer of the Halloween series, all the way back to John Carpenter's original, was in a bit of a jam because Halloween 3 had not, Season of the Witch, had not performed the way they'd hoped it would because they thought that was without Michael Myers. So he really wanted to bring Michael back. But at the end of Halloween 2, Michael had been blown up in a hospital. So my writer partner and I came up with a scheme where we would find Michael in the basement of a mental institution as a burn victim. And Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasance, also had burn scars. So we reminded the audience of the end of Halloween 2, but then we had him transferred and come back to life after 10 years. So we had to do a little bit of a dance to bring Michael back. But it's what the audience wanted. They wanted to see Michael. And there was such a buzz of excitement when people found out that Halloween 4 was going to have Michael back.
Crazy. So what is it like directing horror films? And are there any plans for maybe another Halloween movie?
Well, first of all, directing horror movies is fascinating because it's so cinematic. I mean, it's all about lighting and editing and pace and music. And still, of course, there's dialogue, but it's a very cinematic genre where you're really creating suspense, with your camera and your actors. Now, the Halloween franchise right now is sort of, I'm not in charge of it, but it kind of came to a natural end. And they're taking it to television now. So I believe
Ooh.
that Universal TV is going to do a series in Haddonfield, Illinois, based on Michael. So I think that's where they're headed.
Very cool. And you do have a lot of experience. You wrote a memoir called Still Rolling. Why did you choose to write it? And I know there may be some young filmmakers who would like advice on how to make it in Hollywood. What is your takeaway working in Hollywood and the best advice you could possibly give to those who are maybe interested in a similar field?
Well, I was fortunate to be invited to give a few lectures at UCLA, and I noticed that the interest was so much bigger than we thought the promoters thought there would be. And I realized, oh my goodness, there's all these young people who want to be involved in this. I thought instead of just doing these one of a kind lectures, I should write it down. So that was the idea. Like, let me write all this down, and then more people can have my thoughts. I go into the difference between television and directing for movies, and there is quite a difference. Mostly my advice is whatever your first film is, your first short, your first video, just make it in the area that you think you're best at. In other words, if you want to do sensitive romances, make a sensitive romance. If you want to do a horror, if you like to live in the horror world, make a horror movie. Because whatever your first attempt is, whether it's a little feature or a little short, if it's successful, that's the if. If it's successful, you're going to be asked to do that over and over and over again.
Kind
So
of like
make
you.
so make sure that you're happy where you end up because it'll be a while before you get to switch.
Great. And before we go, are you currently working on anything you can tell us about?
I am. I'm casting a movie right now called The Hardest Place, which is a police action movie, straight up going back to sort of my Mark for Death rapid fire days.
Nice.
And it's a cop action movie taking place on the US Canadian border. And I think it's going to be a good one. We're casting it right now.
Very cool. Well, Dwight, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. You can find this interview posted later on our website at WCIA.com. Dwight, thank you.
Happy Halloween. Thank you.